Hello everyone, I'm Xingyu and welcome to this short video lecture for CS2231 at Vanderbilt University. This video aims to instruct you how to do some simple programming for the ARM programming using the assembly language via the ARM sim software. So this is the first part of the videos. Let's start it from the simplest example of the adding and subtracting. So now let's first look at the program itself. The assembly language, the names end with the .s. Let's open this program. As we are using the Windows system to run the ARM sim, you need an appropriate text editor to edit these programs. Right now, I'm using the Notepad++ to do this kind of modification for these programs. So this is the first simplest program for our demonstration. It mainly involves the adding and subtracting. As we have discussed in class, the ARM assembly language, they actually cope with the registers. So you cannot directly link the register with a certain intuitive names such as A and B, but you can know that for in your comment part. Comment is a very important content I need to emphasize for this first video. Uh, as we have discussed in class, there are some ways for making comments in assembly language. For example, you can use the @ sign or semicolon. So just as in this first program, after this kind of two signs, the contents of this line would be commented. I need to kindly remind you that comment is a very, very important part for your future homework and projects because clear commenting will not only help you program easier, but also it will be a very important part for your grading. We need to look at how you comment as some kind of explanation for your grading. So let's divide into the contents of this program. As we have pointed out, this is a very, very simple program for the adding, subtracting, and I personally added some multiplication. We want to get a, that is the subtraction of two different intermediate variables. Of course, we cannot directly name them A, B, C, D, and E. We need to move their immediate value into registers, such as for this kind of variable B, we need to use the move command to move the immediate value into this R4 register we use here. This also leads to the format of the assembly language here. This might be more common for the add command. The first is the operation, the second is the destination, and the third and fourth, they are source 1 and source 2. As we are computing here, this is very simple. We can just run this program to show the result. So we are using the ARM sim software to run this program. Load this program. Of course, there's no grammar error. Oh, you will see some red lines here. If you want to change the background of the ARM sim software, you can right click here and change the background color to make this video text easier to recognize. I just use the white background. So now we have not run this program at all. Now we want to illustrate the effect of each line, so we run step by step. The first step moves the 1 into R4. So we can see here that the 1 has been moved into R4. And the first 4 steps are very, very similar. So this move to the first adding command. Oh, yeah. 3 equals 1 plus 2. And 5 equals 2 plus 3. An interesting fact arises here when we use the sub, because we know that this leads to a negative result. We cannot just use the hexadecimal to denote this. We need to change it into the sign decimal. So when we are doing the programming and trying to step into the result of the word, we need to pay attention to the format of what the variable should be in reality. So we should choose the sign decimal here. And now we can see that the R0 gives the result of -2. So the last two commands are the multiplication. The first one is the MUL. R3 gets the result of A multiplied by B, and this is, yeah, -2. And the last command is MULS. You might be wondering what's the difference. Just as we have discussed in class, if you add to the flag register, that is the CPSR register here. So when we run the step, we can see that the negative register, this flag, has been set to 1. So that means the result in R8 is negative. So this is the simplest program for this basic computation. Thank you.